I don't even know if I'd consider that the smartest response. Not the smartest response possible, I mean. But like, sometimes having compassion is what's smart, you know? Although fighting's cool too. I mean, you are a cave woman from the future who hunts robot dinosaurs, so maybe the fist is the most in character? Oh man, I don't know. Tell me this guy's whole backstory again. Omit no detail.
Dude, when I said you could help me choose dialogue options, I was just trying to make you feel involved. Since when do you agonize over decisions in video games? I remember I asked you which Mortal Kombat X online clan I should join, and you just yanked the TV plug out of the wall.
I think it's the graphics, man. I mean, most of the games you play, you're asking me to care about some lizard with a mask on or some anime bobblehead getting stabbed by a sheet of construction paper.
If you are referring to the tragic assassination of Aerith, then so help me God.
I wouldn't even know because I don't even care. You know, and that's why to people who aren't freaks, graphics will always matter.
But Grim Fandango. But Inside. But surely Journey.
Hey, I can yell words at you too. You know, dangerous mouth, loudness, snake pass.
That last one actually is a game.
God damn it. The point is, you're so proud of how video games are this different medium from movies. Except every time I see you play a game that I actually end up giving a shit about, it's because the graphics are super good and it almost looks like a movie. Last of Us, Red Dead Redemption. I can only name 2 because I'm not a huge nerd.
I could name 8, but that doesn't make you any less wrong. By that logic, L.A. Noire should be the most engrossing game of all time. That had painstaking facial animations, to the point that you could tell when someone was like lying or hiding an emotion, you know, acting suspicious. And yet, spoiler alert, very few people cared.
How can you say that good graphics aren't the end goal when they've been the end goal of every kind of entertainment in history?
Explain how.
Oh, I will. Because I spend as much time bettering myself in the real world as you do bettering characters in virtual worlds.
Hey, I said explain, not ruin our friendship.
Sorry, but take any medium.
Norwegian death metal.
Shut up for a second. Take any visual medium. Let's start with theater. You know, back in ancient Greece, actors would literally hold up giant masks representing their emotion because the stadiums were so big that was the only way to tell what their character was feeling. That's why those masks are the drama logo. And that sucked. That's why we don't do that anymore. You know, no one's gonna sit here and argue that's more effective than a close-up in a movie showing Viola Davis whipping out an Oscar.
Well, I mean, I can argue anything, but it would just be to defy you.
Movies started out as like film plays, you know, or puppet theater, commedia dell'arte shit. And guess what we don't watch anymore?
Hey, The Artist won Best Picture pretty recently.
Raise your hand if you saw The Artist. Reality TV became popular by pretending to be more real than scripted shows. Caveman paintings are rad, but they don't get me more invested than a Rembrandt portrait. And last but not least, first wave Norwegian death metal was marked by chugging, primitive riffs, and low growls that expanded to feature falsetto screaming and oversized drum kits to add more depth.
Wow. That true about death metal?
Probably not, but I win the argument and being classier.
And snootier. And wronger. I mean, what you're basically saying is that the journey doesn't matter at all, only the destination. Like, okay, what about when there's ultra-realistic VR headset movies? You're saying now Jurassic Park is moot? You're really gonna tell me Jurassic Park is no longer a valid piece of art? You're gonna sit there with your damn filth mouth and take a Triceratops-sized shit on Jurassic goddamn Park?
No, but if they release JP as a VR movie in 2035, I'm gonna be there opening night, and so will you.
Too true. Too
I'm
true.
not fist bumping into that.
Buster Keaton.
What about him?
I don't know, you just made me feel stupid. I wanted to catch up. John Coltrane.
Please stop. Let's tell this guy to kick rocks.
All right, finally a
I
decision.
think she was better because she was smart. Because she designed Zero Dawn, but you missed the
Well,
point.
I'm not really happy with how that worked out.
Great.
Should I reload and try again, or you want to play something else?
Sure, if the facial animation and voice acting are equally good.
Cool. All right, well, then let's try Mass Effect Andromeda. I just downloaded it. Oh, and it has the same story deal where you can make moral choices and harangue your roommate about it. You'll love it.
Yeah.
Scott,
Is my sister okay?
Sarah's fine. Her vitals are strong, but the revival procedure was interrupted.
I don't like the sound of that.
Hey, thanks for watching the video. If you want to subscribe for more videos, hit the C button. And hit the notification bell if you want some notifications. Thanks for coming by.